nothing meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons.
The Constructicons form Devastator, the most powerful robot. We should rule.
Soundwave superior, Constructicons inferior.
Hey guys, welcome back for this unboxing video, which is a Transformers unboxing video, and it's going to be a Decepticons robot. But since you've already probably noticed that this box is huge, it's not going to be one robot, it's going to be a combiner. And I've been eyeing this one for a pretty long time, like ever since I've started collecting Transformers again. I've been wanting to get this one, but other ones would pop up, not enough money or whatever. So eventually I would actually get this one now, and yeah, I'm pretty amped up for it. I'm pretty excited. But when it came in, there was some damage on the box, like pretty huge dent on it. Let me see if I can show you guys from this angle. Like pretty huge dent. So yeah, I hope the robots are fine inside, and we'll find out soon enough. So normally with these big boxes you're able to push them through from the side. So I'm gonna open it on the sides and then see if that works. But because of this dent, that might not work the way it's supposed to work. So we'll see how that goes. And it might be so that most of the damage is basically buffered by the exterior box, but it's such a big dent that I'm expecting the interior box to be damaged as well. I guess this is just probably the biggest dent I've seen on a box. So the left side is clear, and the other side, it's really huge. Like, I have this tripod and I'm trying to work around it. I'm probably going to be bumping into the camera quite some times during this recording. So yeah, we'll see how all that works out. And yeah, I think I should be able to push it through now. Probably best to push it this way. Yeah, okay, so that worked. So, well, at least for the first one, it worked. So I'm gonna stand straight up, push it through. So yeah, this one is Devastator, like the original Gestalt combiner, whatever you call it. What's that? What's inside this box? So it's a little cardboard thing. I don't think it's anything important. What's that? Oh, it's just a little cardboard thing which is part of the box somewhere. I'll be throwing that away. So yeah, the interior box is heavily damaged as well as expected. You can see it right here. It's pretty massive. The whole box is pretty massive actually. It doesn't fit on the camera, but yeah, this is the back side, showing the combined mode of Devastator. It's Jinbao, or Jinbao, however you pronounce it. The DF03-B, Builder.D formation 6-in-1. With all the separate robots. Deformation says right there. And then on the right hand side of the box, we have the individual Constructicons in their vehicle modes, and a minor display of what they look like in robot mode. And I've been kind of curious about the way they would look in robot mode, because I basically mostly see them in vehicle mode and in combined mode online. So yeah, I'm kind of curious about that. Then the top part of the box, it's not that interesting, but I'll show you guys anyways. So this is what it looks like. With some box art, which looks pretty cool, even though it's not special. And the sides got some box art on it as well. It just doesn't fit on camera at all. And the other side, oh there we go, bumping into the camera. The other box art. And then the front of the box. So yeah, this video is going to be a series again. Unboxing it in this video and trying to transform the first one. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do yet. I'm leaning towards Hook because I had Hook in the original G1 when it came out when I was younger in the 80s. So I'm leaning towards that one. But yeah, let me just open the box first. This is the bottom of the box. Totally not interesting, I don't think, if you're not able to read whatever it says. Made in China. But yeah, this one was ordered through AliExpress. And yeah, let me just open it up. We've got 2 tapes here and a little lid. Back a little bit. Doesn't work. Okay, so I guess I'll just try and pull it out like this. Okay, so I got the box cleared from the plastic, and wow, these ones are pretty massive. So what's inside the box? Let me just see if there's any tape here. No tape there. Is there? Yeah, there it is. That should do it for the tape. Okay, so it's a little bit hot here, and I'm already sweating. I haven't even started yet. It's quite the endeavor. Okay, so we got the manual. Let me just open the bag. Okay, so we got all separate leaflets, or maybe there's 2 on one. Yeah, okay, so there's basically 2 robots covered in every leaflet. I'll try not to use these, but I'm expecting to be needing it. If not for the transformation, then probably the combined mode. But yeah, it's should be pretty clear. It looks alright, the manual. We'll see how it goes, if I ever need it. Then we got a little bag here with all kinds of like accessories, which you're probably gonna have to plug on to either the robots or the combined Devastator. I'm just gonna take the booklet out, see what that is about. I have no idea what this means. Oh. So yeah, as I was saying, I have no idea what this means. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Just gonna put that to the side. So yeah, we got these little guns and accessories and whatnot. Then we have two forearms with a fist. Nice purple, looks good. We do have some articulation on the fingers, which is very nice. So we got like every digit has 3 parts apart from the thumb, which has 2 parts. And there's some rockets hidden here as well. Didn't know about that. So yeah, you should be able to do some nice posing with the fingers and whatnot. There's a twist on the wrist, and you can move it up and down just slightly, not that much. Just a little bit. Then we have a big gun. Not sure what all the moving parts are for. We got a handle here. Just gonna check if that actually pegs in somewhere. In his fist. Probably should. Yeah, okay, so there's 2 pegs on the gun, on the handle, and it fits right here in the fist. If I'm able to go around it, that would be nice. Pinky broke off, but it's a ball joint, so you can just plug it back in there. It is a bit loosey compared to the actual joints. Yeah, you can have them hold it like this, and it feels very tight, so that's very nice. Yeah. Something to look into later, how I'm going to do that exactly, but probably doing it like this or something like that. So that's the guns, the forearms, and the hands. And what else we got here? So there's a little bag underneath it, and those are like the upgrade parts, I think, which was sold in a separate box, probably afterwards or something. But yeah, I ordered a 2-in-1. So we got these little parts, and I think they're supposed to go on the thighs to make them be a little bit more extended into a little bit bigger Devastator eventually. And we got these massive drills, which you can use to replace his fist, to have him a bit more of a menacing look. I think it looks pretty cool. I might actually use these. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, I'll see once it's finally into combined mode. They look pretty cool. And then we got a different head with I think this one is supposed to have a battery in there. I'm not sure about that. Is there a screw here? Doesn't seem like it. Open then. Yeah. Okay, so there was this little big bag inside with 2 tiny screws, and I'm thinking they're supposed to go in the back of his head, right here. You can plug in a battery. Oh, so maybe that's what the little thingy was for. not so sure because it does seem to have the same form as the little hole there. So I'm not sure about that, what it's supposed to be used for, but I think you can plug a battery in there and then have his face light up. This is what this face sculpt looks like. Pretty cool, I think. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. And what else? So there's a little booklet in there as well. On how to use everything. Yeah, the only part I'm not seeing straight away right now is this part. So I'm not sure about that, if that's on one of the robots right now. But I'll see about that when I get there. Yeah, okay, time to get the vehicles out. So we got Mixmaster here. What's his name, Mixmaster? I think it was his name. Mixmaster. Okay, so these guys are pretty huge. In vehicle mode alone, it's pretty big. We got some nice rolling wheels here. Yeah, okay, so that all works out fine. Some kibble on the bottom here. Nobody really cares about that. If the vehicle itself looks cool, and it does. This guy's name was Scavenger, I think. Rotating arm. And you can put it in different, some kind of hydraulic mechanism, different positions. And okay, so I can see this guy's face here, and it does seem to have some kind of lighting as well, I guess. I'm not sure. So we got these rubber tracks, or no, they're not actual moving tracks. So he's got these little minor wheels right here. And can you rotate around? Not really. So the top part can move a little bit, but not really move around. Yeah, I think this guy's name was Scavenger. I'm not sure about that. This guy was a scrapper, I think. The leader of the pack. Can move stuff around as well. We got some wheels, some kibble on the bottom. They feel pretty solid, I have to say. Long haul, I think this guy's name was... Oh. Speaking about feeling solid, this just popped off. But that should be... I have to push it back there. Not sure why this looks different, but on one side than the other side, but... Little cabin here, massive wheels. They put some kibble right here, which is too bad. I would have preferred it to be empty, but I guess you'll need it for some kind of transmission later on. And this falls off. How is this pegged in? Not sure if this was supposed to be pegged in somewhere. Seems like this fits. Yeah, okay, so that. But yeah, they all look pretty cool in truck mode, I gotta say. Bone Crusher, something like that. Bone Crusher. I'm not sure what this guy's name was actually. I like this one the least in the G1 version because he just had these little tiny, small, wimpy legs. I didn't like this robot at all. And then the one I used to own, oh yeah, but let me just give you guys a good look on this guy. I think his name was Bone Crusher, but I'm not sure. Yeah, this can move around as well. Different positions. So yeah, you can actually play around with the truck modes a little bit. And then we got Hook, which is the one I used to own. And I'm, like I said, I'm leaning towards transforming this guy first. And as with the other ones you can actually move them around. The only thing that you cannot move around, which I was kind of thinking you would be able to, is the cement thing for Mixmaster. But it's not a fully circular thing, so yeah, it makes sense that you can move it around, but that would have been cool. Because all the other construction mechanisms are actually working on these robots, apart from Mixmaster's cement thing. Alright, well, let me just clean up a little bit here and see if I can transform Hook. I'll be lining up the truck modes right there and then changing the camera angle a bit to see if I can do that transformation. I'll be right back. Alright guys, back in the right angling for the camera, I think, for the transformation. I mean, yeah, they look really cool, right? I mean, they look pretty amazing. So yeah, I'm kind of curious how this is all going to turn out. Yeah, I'm gonna look for an entry point on the transformation for this guy. I've already noticed that you can take the hook off, which I will probably be doing, because that's just gonna keep on dropping off while I'm transforming it, and then I'll plug it back in later on. I think this can actually be used as some kind of a bed in Devastator mode. I think I've seen that in the picture. So yeah, just a heads up. Yeah, I'm gonna look for an entry point, see where to start on this guy's transformation. Okay, so I do feel some part shifting already, so I'm just gonna start transforming it, or see how far I can get with this guy. Okay, so guys, I think I'm gonna leave it at this for Hook. I'm not sure on several things actually. I did notice that you can sort of collapse the cabin. You can fold in these side panels and then have this go over there, but I'm not sure exactly how it's supposed to end up. Maybe like this. But I kind of actually like the cabin sticking out, so I'm gonna just leave it like that, because it sort of reminds me of the original G1 version that used to have a cabin right there as well, and I don't mind it having a cabin there. I mean, that just looks like the way it's supposed to look in vehicle mode, so I think that fits this character. There are these little side panels on his thighs. I'm just putting them to the side. You can twist them around. I think this is the best look on him. These side panels on his arms, you can have them like this. I guess I like them sticking out to the back. I guess. I'm not sure about that. I'll look it up in the manual what his actual transformation is supposed to look like. But yeah, you can go either way. Maybe it's actually better to put them on to the side. But they're quite bulky, so that's why I put them to the back, because I think that looks a little bit better. You can even do them sort of diagonally, depending on what you prefer. I did notice that on the backpack, I'm not sure if in robot mode he's supposed to have the hook on his back. That will probably make him like really back heavy, so even if that's supposed to be the way that's the way it's supposed to go, I'm not going to be doing that. You can kind of collapse the hook in several positions, but it would still be pretty clunky on his back. So yeah, I'm just not going to be using this. I'll probably be using it as a club for Devastator if I'm actually going to be using the fist and not these massive drill things. But I'll see about that when I get there. But yeah, you can collapse the hook a little bit for whatever purposes. I opened the little bag with all the guns and I have no idea like which gun belongs to this guy. I'll look that up in the manual as well. We got 6 guns for 6 robots, and I just don't know which one belongs to this guy. So yeah, I'll see about that. Then we do have some rockets, which are probably going to be having to go on one of this robot's sides, or maybe it's for Devastator himself. I'm not sure. This is what the rockets look like. I got 4 of them. They all look alike. There's no difference whatsoever in any of them, as far as I can see. So yeah, we got 4 of those. Then there's these little ladder things, which you can probably put on one of these vehicles. They don't extend or whatsoever, so it's basically just for cosmetics. Then we got these things, sort of grills, I guess. Yeah, we got those. And about the guns, this is what one looks like. There's another one. Look pretty cool, I gotta say. Black plastic, some gray elements in there, and some silver paint. I guess it's paint. Would have preferred a little black thing right there, same as with this gun, but yeah. And this one has it as well, so I'm kind of curious why they didn't do it on this one. We got this little shotgun. And this one. And you can actually turn this around for whatever purpose, and the same goes with this one. You can actually unplug it as well. This one you can't, but yeah, you can move it around as well. And this one had an extension to it, same as this one, but it's really short. I found a little battery thing with probably a light for Devastator's head. There's some electronics in there. I'm gonna have to look up how that works. And I found a little mouth expression for Devastator's face, which I hadn't uncovered yet, but that is actually on the back of Hook right here. Like, I haven't taken it out all the way, but yeah, you can move this around, and this is probably gonna have to flip over Devastator's shoulder somehow. And where did I see it? I saw his head somewhere, like here. His head is hidden right here behind this panel. So you can probably take his mouth off and have him like in a yelling look. Let me see if I can open this up. Turn this around somehow. Yeah, not sure how all this is going to fold back into his back. but I'll sort it out later. So yeah, we got this little thing that we have to like flip over here to the back of his head, and have some panels on the side, and then basically this is what Devastator's face looks like by default. Can I turn this around? Yeah. This is what his face looks like by default, and let me see if I can peel this off somehow. Maybe I have to unscrew it on the back. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, I can just peel it off with a nail, and then yeah, you just lift it out, and then you can have him look like this. So this one does not have the lighting, I don't think. It looks like solid glasses. And let me just hold the other face next to it. So yeah, there are different faces like cartoon style and G1 toy style. I like this one better, also because of the lighting which is in there, but I just like it better. And let me just see if I can peel this one off as well. Oh, apparently you can. Oh, but it's different mechanism. So I cannot put the open mouth on here, sadly enough, which I would have liked, but I guess that's not possible. Yeah. I'll look into all of that later in the final video of this series. But yeah, let me just put this here. Let me see if I can close up the face of Devastator to hide it again, and then do my final review of Hook. Okay, so it took me quite a bit to hide Devastator's face again inside this cabin thing. It was quite a tricky twisting and turning I had to do. I'm not sure if I have to push this like this or push it upwards. At least that way it's a little bit stable. But it does leave this little thing here, so if I push it down it doesn't show. But then it keeps on flip-flopping around. I don't see a way to actually lock that into place somewhere. I'll probably just keep it like this for now. So yeah, about the review of the toy figure itself, I think it looks pretty cool. The color combination looks on point, looks really cool. Jinbao is known for not really sticking to cartoon accurate designs and coloring, but I do like it. It does look like Hook. I mean, anyone who's seen a Constructicon before and knows about them will could probably tell you this is Hook. Even though I do think that Hook had one of those moving, what do you call it? Like not a real mouth facial expression, but I might be confused with Scrapper, but I'm not sure about that. So not all the joints are on ratchets. I mean, this shoulder is on a ratchet. It's got a little weird mechanism here which does not allow you to pull him outward. So if you want to have his hand outwards, you're gonna have to shift it over like this, which I think is a little bit of something I would have preferred differently. I think you can move his arm backwards a little bit on that weird hinge. You can rotate it around, but this is not on a ratchet, so that might turn up a bit loosey after playing around with it a little bit. Same goes for this arm, of course. You can move his head around quite some more than I've seen on other robots. I thought that it might have a light in here. It does have a screw in here, but I don't think it has the lighting in it. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But if the light shines through from the backside, it does light up his eyes. So let me see if I can, yeah, you should be able to see it like that, which is a cool little feature. I've seen that on the protector bots as well. I don't think they did that on the Predacons. They might have. I'm not sure about that, and I don't remember seeing that on the Jinbao Constructicons either. So, but yeah, I think that's a cool feature. Makes it look like it lights up, even though it doesn't. But I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, that's it for the upper part of the body. He does have a ratchet on his torso. Pretty loud one, actually. That's a ratchet on his legs. Can do a full split, but close to it. A little bit less loud ratchet for moving his legs to the front and to the back. If I move this out of the way, it's a near 90-degree angle to the back. Not so much, but close to it. And then for the knees, the same goes as for the elbows. That's not a ratchet, so that might turn up a little bit loose in a couple of years or whatever. Oh yeah, the elbows. I said same as the elbows. I hadn't covered the elbows yet, but yeah, they're not on a ratchet. They are sort of double jointed, but that's only that's a little bit blocked by this part, which makes the joint not visible, which is a nice cover up. So that turns it into a single jointed elbow, sort of. It can move to the back, but if you want to move it to the front, it doesn't work because of this little panel. But yeah, you can still give them quite some cool positions, I think. And then for the feet, which is on a separate hinge altogether, so you can basically like give them all kinds of foot positions. You can't really shift it inwards nor outwards, but you can shift it, like rotate it around, maybe dip it like this a little bit. There are some possibilities with that, but no shifting like this, pushing the ankle inwards or the foot inwards or outwards. But yeah, like I said, you do have quite a lot of options to position this guy. I think it's a pretty cool bot. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna look up the manual for the final like full transformation look on this guy, and yeah, show you guys some pictures on it. Apply the proper gun on him, and maybe some extra accessories, which I'm not sure if this guy, if they belong to this guy. But yeah, hook, pretty cool. Constructicons. We're going towards transforming into Devastator, but that's gonna take like 6 more videos probably. So yeah, hope to see you guys for the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one, and yeah, thanks for your time, and later.